Just cruising the old 63. The cam in this thing is so big it just kind of jerks you around a little bit. But I had to make a little run. I had to go get some hay, so I got that in the bed, and we're just gonna cruise this thing back home. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get some more stuff done on the Model A. I figure why not? And we'll see you guys back at the shop. This probably just looks like a bunch of junk to you guys, but this is actually going to be our front cross member. So the dotted lines will be, they'll be sliced, folded, and then welded on both sides again. All the dotted lines will be like that, and then the solid lines are cuts. This piece will be taken out, and then this is where the actual spring is going to mount. So this will also get sliced, and then this will be tilted back 7 degrees in relation to these, because this is where the radiator is going to mount, somewhere up here and on that side. So quite a bit of measuring that I got done, but it should match this one pretty closely. It's going to come out 4 inches, kind of in the butterfly thing. Instead of dropping down though, like I said, it's going to be nice and flat, so we'll get that extra drop out of it. And then I'm not too worried about the radiator mounts right now. I could kind of figure that out later on, but I got the basics of it figured out. So we're just going to get right into it, and we're going to get to cutting this thing. That was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I only used about a grinding wheel and a half, so not too bad. I got all my slices made, so I could go ahead and do the bends, and I guess that's what we'll go ahead and do next. Do these 90, and then like I said, we got to do this thing at 7 degrees, but we'll do that thing last. We'll just worry about getting these big bends done, because this is a thick piece of metal. And in case you guys are wondering, it is 1/4 inch, so let's go ahead and take this thing to the vise and see if we can't get it bent up. Check it out, guys. I got it all bent up, and it looks really good, actually. Kind of looks like maybe something that you might buy once I get it all cleaned up. But like I said, I just had to slice it to get it bent, because there is no way I'm bending that thick of metal. So now this will get a nice fat weld in it, and same for the back side. But you could see how I kind of did the butterfly shape, so it keeps kind of the original thing. But like I said, it's going to be flat, and the radiator should mount flat to this guy, hopefully. You know, we may have to put a couple of mounts up here, or it just kind of depends. I'm not exactly sure on that yet. But it is just a hot rod, so, you know, we'll just make something for it, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got the welder set up. Got it set on max. And we're gonna... Actually, I gotta grab the square real quick. Okay, got the square. So I just gotta make sure this thing is square. Okay, let's see. Looks pretty good right there. Wow. Wow. Okay. I could turn it up a little bit. It's unfortunate. And I hear too much. I guess you would call this like a ratcheting hammer. I don't know. That's close enough. Okay, well, those are tacked. I guess what I'm gonna do next, get me a good bead going. Go ahead and start welding it. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna get the grinder and wire wheel and go ahead and clean this thing up. Yep, that's what we're gonna do next. All right, guys, I got it tacked in a couple places. I also got it cleaned up a little bit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and weld it up then. Okay, guys, I am getting this thing welded up. It's probably it's actually not too bad. So I got this welded up, the front side anyways. As you can see, beads came out nice, both front and back, and so I went ahead and got this braced up. You can see here, top and bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this cross member cut out. I got my measurements here on the frame. Hopefully I could keep those just so that way I could put this cross member exactly where this one is, and because you know, basically the front end mounts to that guy right there, and that's exactly where the front axle rides. So I basically need to keep that exactly where this one is. So I got my measurements made, everything like that, and we're gonna get right into it and start drilling these rivets out. Okay guys, I got the front cross member out. It's sitting here on the floor. It's crazy, you could actually see how bad it was. It was cracked from, looks like, I guess go to the bottom. It was cracked from right there, all the way down across here and all the way up to about right there. So that thing, definitely no good. I got my new one right here. I got it mostly welded up. I still have to do still got to do the back sides of them. Welder was getting a little hot, so had to let that cool off for a bit. And but just now, you guys can kind of see how that's gonna go. I got to trim it a little bit on either side. I did make it a little bit long, so just in case I did have any issues. But I do got to trim it a little bit now, so that's probably where we'll get next. We'll start welding this thing up some more, and then we will get it trimmed up and get it to actually fit inside the frame rails. Alright guys, in this video we were able to get this custom cross member built. Let me know if you guys want to know any of the measurements or anything on it. I could, I'll be happy to post those on maybe the Facebook page or the Instagram page if any of you guys are wondering. I do have all the measurements written down for this thing, but I got the sides cut, got it fully welded. I went through, leveled the whole frame out, and we got this thing welded in at 7 degrees tilting back. So that'll give us our caster in there, and I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call this video, guys. As you can see, it's pretty late outside. I don't know if you could actually see, but it's pretty late outside, so we're gonna call it quits for the night, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.